So different video. I'm not really going to talk about anything in particular. Just going to kind of ramble on. Um, so hi, Kevin. Sorry. No. So happy fall. It's finally cool here. I went out earlier to get something to eat, and it was actually cool. I wore a jacket for the first time in like, I don't know, since what, last April? Yeah, it's been hot since April. So I was actually at work the other day and it was cool out, and normally within 5 minutes or so I'm drenched in sweat because of how hot it is in there and what I'm doing. But I was like, I'm not sweating at all. I'm working the same way I do every day, and I'm not sweating at all. So I was like, wait, this can't be right. And no, this is not the shirt I wear to work. I wear a gray shirt, a dark gray shirt, or my the company shirt. Yeah, it's back there. But I was like, I'm not sweating, because normally, not up here so much, but like the stomach area and down below a bit more, it's usually sweating. But I'm like, I'm dry. It was nice. And I left work early because I just didn't want to be there. I did what I needed to do, and then I left. I don't know, did I say what I did? I work a baler. Basically, when you see bales of hay, basically they just stick into a machine. It just, like here it is, it just, and it just crushes all of it, and then goes back up. You stick more in, just, and you just keep stacking it essentially, and then you kind of wrap it up with, like, we use wires to kind of keep it all together, and it becomes this big honking mass. And some of them are so heavy it takes like 2 people to move, sometimes not even then. Now, I'm a strong person. I can normally move them by myself with a little muscle. The big ones, the ones that you can't move, basically you just kind of, with your back, and just kind of push with your legs, and it kind of like, you can't move it straight forward. You kind of have to like, so you get on that side, push it back, other side, push it back, and eventually it makes its way back. That's what I used to do. Now I just have a hand jack and pallets, so I'll put the pallet and the hand jack below, and then when it comes out, boom, falls right on the pallet, wheel it where it needs to, even though the forklifts are supposed to do that. And everyone's like, you're not a forklift. Well, the forklifts don't help. So like all last week I had to go around collecting the things I needed to bale because the forklifts didn't want to do it. So I'm like, I'm not coming in on Saturday to do something that should have been done during the week. So Friday I went down there, I got to work, and I got down to my station, my area, and I saw piles of cardboard. I'm like, oh, thank God. Now you were like, what? Piles of cardboard? Yeah, we have to do cardboard, and it's about, really long pieces where you have to fold it again, throw it in the baler. And we have to do that now because the truck doesn't want to pick it up. And the way it was is we baled whatever, and then whatever was left they would tie off and put on the truck, but the trucks are like, well, we don't want to take it now, so we have to bale all of it. So I'm responsible for a factory's worth of cardboard, and the other day it wasn't too bad. I actually got pretty much all of it done, and I went to my boss, I'm like, you're welcome. I'm like, I got pretty much all of it done. There's just a few more that I didn't get a chance to get because I just didn't care enough to do it because I had a hand jack. And she was like, sure, that's fine. They sent out an email to the forklift drivers and let them know, because it is their job. It's supposed to be their job to bring all this stuff down, because it's dangerous if you have like a tall stack of cardboard and you're pulling it with a hand jack. Chances are it might just right on top of you, so it's a safety hazard. But they see me doing it, like I'll be pulling it behind me, and no one ever stops to say, "Oh, hey, you probably shouldn't be doing that." They're just like, "Hi, how you doing?" I'm like, anyways, enough work. I'm at work 5, almost sometimes 6 days a week. I don't want to keep talking about it. The weather is nice. No, it is. I thought it rained earlier. I was taking a nap because I think I fell asleep at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I woke up around 6. Actually, I think it was like 5. And lately, I've been falling asleep like nap-wise, waking up like an hour or two later and feeling like I've been sleeping for, I don't know, like 8 hours, and it's only been 2. I just don't get good sleep at night, so that when I do get sleep, oh god, it's the best. And I didn't have anything on. Normally I need sound to fall asleep, so I'll have like the AC on or the fan on low. I just need some kind of sound. No, I fell asleep. The cat was in here with me and he usually sleeps like right over there. I've got some clothes sitting right there, like my uniform stuff. And not uniform, you really don't have to wear a uniform, you just wear whatever you want. But yeah, he just kind of lay on top of it. I'm like, oh, thanks for laying on top of my clothes. I know I had to put them away, but I didn't get a chance to yet. But yeah, he just kind of laid there. And then I flipped over to my other side because I was on one side, and I flipped over to the other, and then he gets, between my legs because I'm laying on my side, and he just falls asleep. And he's like, don't move, I'm falling asleep. It's like, oh geez, wouldn't want to ruin your sleep, Mr. Kitty Cat. He also sleeps in the bathtub. I'll go to the bathroom and I'll see him crawling out of the bathtub because it's like one of those sit-in bathtubs where it's like there's no side on it, but it has like a seat, I guess because we're old. I don't know. I prefer a regular bathtub that has sides because that one leaks. Like if you're in there, even with a curtain, it's just all over the floor. And yeah, but he'll sit there on top of the little seat thing and just sleep. So now every time I go in, I'm like, are you in here? Yep, you're in here. Nighty night. Yeah, he's silly. I also took a video of him. He was laying on my bed. He had his legs wide open. He's like, and then he just, I'm like, oh, looking sexy there. Do you guys have animals? I love animals. I would have every animal in the world if I could. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. Dogs and cats are fine. I mean, I've had a plethora of animals. I've had fish, rabbits, iguanas, gerbils. I've taken care of turtles, birds, chinchillas. What else? I've taken care of a lot. We had my mom's friend, her sons had an iguana. It was about this long, and he would just kind of sit up with you. He was pretty cool. He was really chill. I mean, once you get to be that size, you don't have much to worry about because it's just like one slap of his tail because he has the spines, the little spikes that he has. And the older they get, the sharper they get. So if he, and it is like a whip. He just, and that's all it takes. And he could easily, if he hit your face, it just. But he would just sit up there. He would fall asleep like a baby. You sit there and you just, rub him, and you just. It's like they had a turtle, which I liked for some reason. I don't know. They always wanted me to feed the turtle when I was over there. Feed it human souls. But yeah, rabbits and all that great stuff. I had a gerbil. He lasted, he lived for like 5 years, which is pretty long for a gerbil. And then he died. and then we buried him in the backyard, and then one of my brothers thought it was a good idea to unbury him, and he was all green and decomposing and slimy because he was in a container. So maybe we should, not unbury things that are dead. We don't need Pet Cemetery happening. That would be weird. Pet Cemetery, if that was an actual legit thing. Imagine what people would do. Grandma, no, we're gonna bury you here, and you're gonna come back to life, and it's gonna be like you never left. And then they come back and then start feasting on their families. I totally didn't expect this to happen. And sorry if I have to talk low. My roommate's sleeping, kind of, ish, sort of, a little, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I'm just gonna be quiet for the hell of it because I like being quiet. What would you guys do? Like, would you want to hear an ASMR video where the entire time I'm just talking like this when I play a video? Just the entire time. It would start like, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Like, would you guys like that? It wouldn't be an everyday thing. It's just like an April Fool's joke. April Fool is going to be coming up fairly soon. I'm going to be 31. Jesus Christ. Yes, I am 30 years old. I know. It's hard to tell with this baby face. Also, my cat's birthday. Well, my friend, her cat, also. We don't know his actual birthday. It's just sometime in April. So she's like, he has the same birthday as you now. And he's going to be 11. He's been sick, though, for a couple days. But that's what happens when you're 10 years old. Cat years, apparently. I wouldn't know. I'm not a cat. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe I was a cat in a previous life. Maybe that's why I'm so drawn to cats. That or I'm just a fat, lonely bastard who needs some kind of companionship. No, it's definitely the cat thing. I put myself down all the time, but that's how I can make fun of others. I accept my flaws. That's where comedy comes from. If you can't accept your own flaws, you can't really point out the flaws in others if you don't accept your own. So, I always accept my flaws. I'm constantly calling myself fat and ugly and this and that. They're like, no, you're not. I'm like, please don't lie. I get enough of that crap from my parents. They're obligated to say you're attractive or something because they're your parents and they don't want you to feel bad. I'm like, guys, I don't care. Just tell me the truth. You tell me the truth to everything else. But it's also like when I say I'm a dickhead or an asshole. They're like, oh, you're not an asshole. Don't say that. I'm like, no, really, I'm an asshole. Like, I am a complete dick. And not in a sense of like doing mean things, but I just say what's on my mind. I don't sugarcoat. If I think you look fat in something, I'm going to let you know you look fat in it. Because you can't improve yourself if you can't take criticism. If you're saying, hey, tell me what you think. And it's like, well, if I tell you, you might get mad. Oh, don't worry about it. That's why I'm asking you. It's like, okay, I warned you. And then you tell them, and then it's, why would you say that? I told you I'm honest. Being a fat person myself, I think I know what fat looks like. So I can honestly say I know if you look fat in something. And wow, it is hard to breathe in here. It's like without any of the air going right now, the air is just really heavy in here. And that's why it's like difficulty breathing right now. Do I have any? Drink Monster. No, I'm kidding. Endorsement. I wish I was endorsed by them. I drink it enough. Actually, I really don't. That's the first Monster I've had in months. It's been months, sweetie. Just month upon month. And then I had, normally I just, like, look how comically big this thing is. Like, this is what I use at work. I'll just have it all the way filled up, and I'll just, throughout the day, just, This is Dasani. I had a smaller one, and then my roommate got me that one day. I've just been using that. It helps a lot. So I'm glad we got to talk like this. We don't get to talk anymore. I feel like we've really grown apart. It's not you, it's me. No, actually, it is you. It's partly me too.
I think I'm going to end the video, guys. I know. Try not to be too sad about it. You'll always live on in my heart. If I had one. If I did, you guys would totally be there. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Bye.